Have you ever wondered what the future holds for humanity? Have you ever heard about a Type 1 civilization? These are the kinds of questions that keep futurists awake at night, and they're worth pondering, don't you think? The future is a mystery, shrouded in the unknown, and yet, it's an exciting realm filled with infinite possibilities. Now let's talk about that intriguing term, a Type 1 civilization. It's a concept that might sound alien, but it's something that could be in our future. It's a tantalizing prospect, a vision of a society far advanced from our own. But what exactly does it mean? Well, we're not going to spill all the beans right now. We'll keep a bit of the mystery intact. In this video, we will venture into the concept of a Type 1 civilization and speculate whether humanity can ever achieve such a status. So are you ready? Let's embark on this journey together. To understand our potential future, we first need to grasp the concept of a Type 1 civilization. So let's dive right in. The concept of a Type 1 civilization originates from the Kardashev scale, a method proposed by Russian astrophysicist Nikolai Kardashev in the 1960s to measure a civilization's level of technological advancement. The scale is based on the amount of energy a civilization is able to harness. A Type 1 civilization, also known as a planetary civilization, is the first rung on this scale. It can harness and control all available energy on its home planet. Just imagine that for a moment. Every gust of wind, every wave in the ocean, every ray of sunlight, and the heat from the Earth's core, all of it, completely at our command. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? But harnessing energy is just one aspect. A Type 1 civilization can also store this energy and use it whenever needed. Think of it as having a gigantic, never-ending battery. No more blackouts, no more power shortages. Energy would be as abundant as the air we breathe. Beyond energy, a Type 1 civilization would also have complete knowledge and control over its planet. Weather control, earthquake prevention, even manipulating the planet's very orbit. All within the realm of possibility. We're talking about a civilization that has transcended the whims of nature and has made its home planet a veritable paradise. But hold on, we're not done yet. A Type 1 civilization would also have achieved a global society. No more divisions based on nationality, race, or religion. A single unified Earth working together for the betterment of all its inhabitants. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? But remember, every reality was once a figment of someone's imagination. It's the seemingly impossible ideas that propel us forward, that make us strive for more. Now you might be wondering, how close are we to becoming a Type 1 civilization? Well, on the Kardashev scale, we're currently at Type 0.7. We've made some strides, but we have a long way to go. But don't be disheartened. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and we've already taken that step. We've harnessed the power of the atom, we're making strides in renewable energy, we're exploring the cosmos, and we're slowly but surely moving towards a more unified world. In the grand scheme of things, becoming a Type 1 civilization is not just about technological advancement. It's about evolution, about growing as a species. It's about taking our place among the stars, about ensuring our survival in this ever-changing universe. By understanding what a Type 1 civilization is, we can begin to evaluate our own progress towards achieving this benchmark. So, let's continue this journey of discovery and see where it leads us. After all, the future is ours to shape. So, where do we stand in this grand scheme of cosmic civilization types? Currently, we fall somewhere between Type 0 and Type 1 on the Kardashev scale. Yes, that's right. We haven't even hit the first rung on the cosmic ladder yet. Humanity, in all its glory and complexity, is still a Type 0 civilization. This means we're still learning to harness and manage the energy resources of our own planet. We're still heavily reliant on fossil fuels, a non-renewable energy source. This dependency poses a significant challenge, as it's not only finite but also contributes to climate change. A problem that could very well jeopardize our journey towards becoming a Type 1 civilization. We're also grappling with sustainability. As our population grows, so does our demand for resources. We're consuming more than our planet can regenerate, leading to deforestation, loss of biodiversity, and depletion of natural resources. These issues underscore the need for sustainable practices and technologies that can help us strike a balance between growth and preservation. Our technological capacity is another area where we face challenges. Despite our advancements, we're still far from fully harnessing the energy of our own planet, let alone a star or a galaxy. Achieving this would require significant leaps in technology, including the development of advanced energy sources like nuclear fusion and the creation of megastructures to harness solar energy directly from the sun. And yet, despite these challenges, our status as a Type 0 civilization doesn't mean we're doomed to stay here. We're making strides in renewable energy, sustainability, and technology. We're exploring the cosmos, probing Mars, and even dreaming of colonizing other planets. We have a fascinating journey ahead of us, filled with challenges and opportunities. The question is, can we overcome these hurdles and evolve into a Type 1 civilization? The path towards becoming a Type 1 civilization is both thrilling and daunting. It's a journey filled with challenges and opportunities, a journey where the destination is as transformative as the path itself. But what does this path look like? What steps must we take to reach this coveted status? Firstly, a significant leap in energy production and storage is required. We need to harness the total energy of our planet, and eventually, our star, the sun. This may seem like a sci-fi dream, but the groundwork is already being laid. Renewable energy technologies like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are already making significant strides. And let's not forget about the potential of nuclear fusion, the very process that powers our sun. If we can master this, we would have a nearly limitless supply of power, propelling us into the Type 1 realm. Next, we need a breakthrough in technology, not just in terms of gadgets and machines, but in terms of how we interact with technology and how it shapes our world. Artificial intelligence, automation, nanotechnology, and quantum computing are just a few of the game-changing technologies on the horizon. These advancements will revolutionize industries, economies, and societies, and are crucial stepping stones towards a Type 1 civilization. But technological advancement alone isn't enough. It must be coupled with a shift towards a more sustainable and unified global society. We must learn to use our resources wisely, to balance our consumption with our planet's capacity. We must also break down the barriers that divide us. National borders, cultural differences, economic disparities, these are all obstacles on our path to a Type 1 civilization. We need to foster a global culture that values cooperation over competition, unity over division, and sustainability over short-sightedness. Lastly, we must embrace a new mindset, a mindset that values long-term thinking over short-term gains, a mindset that sees humanity not as separate from the cosmos, but as an integral part of it. This shift in perspective is perhaps the most challenging step, but also the most rewarding. It's what will allow us to see beyond our own planet, to dream of a future among the stars, and to work towards making that dream a reality. The journey to becoming a Type 1 civilization is indeed a monumental task. It requires us to push the boundaries of what we believe is possible, to challenge the status quo, and to reimagine our place in the universe. But it's a journey worth undertaking, for in striving to become a Type 1 civilization, we are not just seeking to advance our technology or our society, we are seeking to advance ourselves. The journey to becoming a Type 1 civilization requires not just technological advancement, but also a shift in our collective mindset and approach towards our planet and each other. As we conclude our journey, let's ponder once more on our initial question. We've explored the intriguing future of humanity, unraveled the concept of a Type 1 civilization, assessed our current status, and charted the prospective path towards this ambitious goal. In essence, becoming a Type 1 civilization means harnessing and utilizing the entire energy available on our home planet, Earth. This would transform us into a truly global society, unbound by geographical or political barriers. We've seen that presently, we're not quite there yet, but we're making strides in the right direction. It's an endeavor that demands technological advancement, environmental consciousness, and unprecedented global unity. The path is fraught with challenges but also laden with opportunities for growth and progress. Whether humanity will ever reach a Type 1 civilization remains a question for the future. But one thing is certain. The pursuit of this goal will undoubtedly shape the course of our species.